Chaco Canyon exists in one of the driest landscapes in North America. Rainfall is unpredictable. Surface water is scarce. There are no permanent rivers here, only brief moments when water appears, and then disappears again into stone and sand. And yet, between roughly the 9th and 12th centuries, people built monumental architecture in this place. Great houses rose 4 and 5 stories high. Walls were laid with precision. Communities gathered, organized, and endured. Which leads to a quiet but essential question. How did Chaco survive where water was never guaranteed? Chaco receives less than 10 inches of rain in a good year. Most of that rain arrives suddenly, short, intense storms that rush through narrow washes and vanish almost as quickly as they come. In such an environment, survival depends not on abundance, but on timing, on attention, on control. Archaeological evidence shows that the Chacoans shaped their landscape with water in mind. They built check dams across small channels to slow runoff. They created reservoirs and catchment basins to hold precious rain. They guided water toward fields through subtle canals and diversions, using gravity rather than force. These systems did not eliminate drought. They did not make the desert bloom year-round. What they did was reduce uncertainty. They captured opportunity. In a dry land, that difference matters. Water management at Chaco was not separate from architecture, it was embedded within it. Great houses were positioned to intercept runoff from mesas. Plazas were graded and shaped to channel rainwater. Roads, walls, and open spaces worked together as part of a single, integrated system. Stone was not just shelter here. It was infrastructure. Water, in this context, was more than a resource. It was knowledge. Those who understood the land, who could anticipate storms, read the sky, and guide water, held influence. Control of water shaped social organization, ritual life, and survival itself. Scarcity did not prevent complexity at Chaco. It demanded it. But this balance was fragile. Trearing records show that prolonged droughts eventually struck the region. Rainfall patterns shifted. The carefully tuned systems that sustained Chaco for generations could no longer compensate. When water failed, the center could not hold. Chaco Canyon reminds us that ancient societies did not conquer nature. They negotiated with it. They listened closely. They built systems that worked until the conditions changed. In a land without rivers, they learned to live with uncertainty. To shape stone around water's brief appearances. To survive by